Hello everybody and welcome to the final episode of the season where, well, there's a lot to play for. You may remember we were waiting on a result from Nîmes to see if we maintained 6th place in the league, and we did. They drew with Marseille. So for now, we are still there, but that could all very much change. We've got 2 games left to play. The first one against Rennes, who are in 8th. The second one is against Lorient, who are all the way down in 12th. So it's going to be hard. I say all the way down. It's not a definite win. They're only 11 points below us. So we need 2 wins. We need 2 wins to ensure we finish in the Europa League spots. Otherwise, Nîmes, Rennes, they're going to be breathing down our necks. And it's going to be difficult to hold on to, at least. We're going to have to basically be relying on results outside of our own. And while it's in our hands, we need to be taking advantage of that. So, well, we are going to make just one change to the lineup here. We're going to bring Romain Correa back in for Diabate, switch them around, and, well, that's the lineup we're going with. It's essentially our full first team. We've got it back for the first time in what feels like forever. We have our full first team back. Let's just get underway. I don't think we've had it since Horn got injured. So, well, hopefully it can prove its worth, prove why we are in 6th. And we just need 2 wins. There's nothing else to say. Rennes absolutely chasing us for the spot. They have been all season. We cannot afford to give them ground. We cannot afford to let them try and make up this. So I expect nothing but a win. We didn't get a reaction. That's not good. Let's just go out there and hopefully secure this result. So we are 22 minutes in and Nîmes have taken a 1-0 lead against Toulouse, which means currently they are ahead of us in the table. So unless we are able to find a winner, we will be dropping down in the league. Half-time, 0-0. Very little has happened in our game, actually nothing at all. And Nîmes are winning. We are currently in 7th. This is not good. We need to find a winner. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased because we need to be pushing for everything in this game. We have to give it our all and try and find a way to win. Toulouse have equalised against Nîmes 51 minutes in and, well, it's draws all around at the minute. We've still seen nothing from our game. I kind of wish we were watching the other one. It seems like there's more action, but here we go. We do have a highlight. Antonio on the ball. If we can work something here and find a goal to put us in the lead, that would be absolutely massive as we play out to Grandsor on the right. Great ball forward from Antonio. Grandsor sprinting forward. Can he find a ball into the centre? He flicks one over. They head clear, but Assay is on it. Can he find a cross? No, he gets hacked away at. The VAR is being consulted. Will a penalty be given? It is. It is a penalty. Noé Stefan is going to step up to take it. He's our top goal scorer. 14 league goals this season. He steps up, slots it away. Not a great penalty, let's be honest, but it puts us in the lead. It goes into the net. His 15th goal of the season in the leagues. 23 in all competitions. Excellently done. He goes straight down the middle. It's risky, but it worked. And, well, we're in the lead. Nîmes are drawing. This is massive so far, but we need to hang on to this. They've got a free kick here. Diomande is going to pass across. They're taking it short and slow. They're trying to work something. That's a good ball, but Bordas sweeps up well. Mysonio plays forward. Is anyone up to get it? Stefan can't get on the end of it, but Grandsor pounces on the loose ball. Can he find Horn on the right? He can, and he's going to try and find something. Marietti in the centre, in space, sprinting forward, strikes, but it's so weak. Nothing on the shot. Seemed to just take a bobble, and it's straight into the keeper's hands. It was a chance to secure the victory there, as there is another highlight. Mysonio to Romain. Can we find a ball forward? Can we find something to build out here? We go short to Bordas. We're working it nicely. We find Assay. We've got a lot of men here. We've got men in space too. Should be fairly easy to build out from. As Marietti back to Bordas once again. I mean, I don't mind us taking it slow when we have the lead, but we really should be pushing for this second goal to secure things, as that's a good ball forward to Assay. Can he find a pass? Finds Stefan, who shoots, and he's into the back of the net. His 24th of the season, 16 in the league. And, well, it's a 2-0 lead against Rennes, a team who were hot on our tails. And we have, well, so far, it looks like we've got things locked down. It's a good lead to have, 2-0. The second half has been a lot better than the first. We needed to dig deep and find a way to win. We got a penalty, we scored that, and then we score another chance there. Assay getting the assist. It's going well. Nîmes is still drawing. Hopefully we can see this out. Well, we do have a highlight here. And we are... Well, it looks like it's going to be the end of the game, actually. I thought there was still another minute to go. I don't know why. I thought there were 5 minutes to add it on. But we managed to do it. We managed to pull out the 2-0 win. And from as far as I'm aware, Nîmes drew, which will be absolutely massive. It will give us a nice bit of gap. I believe it's a 3-point gap, which should in theory, be safe because we have a titanic goal difference advantage. And it should be enough to see us over the line. As you can see, 3 points clear, and there is a 22 goal difference gap between us and Nimes. Now, you're looking at it, and so am I. Ager lost. There is only 1 point between us and Ager. Can we send them down into 6th place and take 5th for our own? Now, obviously, this is more than just a bit of money. As far as I'm aware, 5th place gets better qualification into the Europa League. They enter at a bit of a later stage. I might be wrong here. Let me just see if I can find it on here. The team placed in 6th gets into the 2nd qualifying round. 5th is straight into the group stage. So, if we can snatch this away from them, that would be massive. Now, I don't know who they still have to play. Let's see if we can check that too while we're at it. But if it's possible, we should absolutely be... They've got PSG. We can do this. If we win this game, or even if we draw this game, to be honest, we have a chance to overtake them because we are ahead on goal difference. So if they lose and we can get a point or better, we will finish in 5th and go straight into the group stage of the Europa League. Hopefully we can pull it out. Let's find out if we can. So here we are, final game of the season against Lorient, and a win or a draw could see us rise above Ager in 5th, who are playing PSG and are 1 point above us. And, well, yes, see us finish in 5th, which would get us better qualification into the Europa League, as well as a bit more prize money for the higher place finish. So, quite a bit to play for here today. And, well, Lorient are a team we really should be beating. They're not a bad side by any means, but yeah, they're a team we should be beating fairly comfortably if we're looking to try and compete with the bigger teams. And, well, I'm really hoping we can. Also, 5th sounds a lot better than 6th. I've realised this the more I say it, but it's like the top quarter, really, isn't it? Like, I don't know, it just sounds a lot more impressive. So, I'd like to be 5th. So let's hand over to the assistant for the team talk, who got some good reactions, only 3 of them, but, you know, it's better than none. So, well, we deserved to qualify, so go out there and put in a suitable performance. It's a silly thing to say because short of a 22-game thriller, we have qualified. It's not up for debate, really, but, well, I'm hoping it motivates the team a little bit if they think we still have to play to qualify at all for Europe, as we're running forward here straight from kickoff. Never mind, it is cleared. I got baited a little bit there. Well, we've got a throw-in deep in their half. Kwamena can't find anyone, but he does pass across to Pasu. And Bordas on the ball. Strikes from a long way out. Hits the crossbar, but Grandsor strikes and it's saved. Really should have got in. Grandsor's finish not quite there, but it was close. It was close, but couldn't quite cross the line. We have another throw-in. Kwamena forward to Marietti, who just flicks forward to nobody, but their defender has an absolute mare. Stefan strikes and hits the keeper. That's 2. Grandsor and Stefan both having chances, which honestly should have just been goals, but, well, we just couldn't make it happen. But some good chances early in the game is not a bad thing to see. Ager have scored against PSG. They are currently 1-0 up. If Ager win, there is nothing we can do to catch them. It's if they lose or draw, we will be able to overtake them with the right result. As Asay is on the ball, passes it to Stefan, who strikes just wide. Close, but not quite there. We need at least a goal to try and find a win. Regardless of what's happening with Ager, I would like to find a way to win this game. So Bordas is going to take the corner. Flicks in. Asay does manage to nod home. Gets his 18th goal of the season. He's had a great time of it this year. He's put in a lot of goals for us, especially at the start of the season when Stefan wasn't really on form and Preti was sort of hit and miss. Asay was the one who was bagging goals constantly. And, well, him getting a goal today feels quite justified. It feels like he's earned it. So it's great for him to get another one this year. As they're looking to come forward, they make a lovely little spin, strike and hit the post, and my Sonio dives about 6 seconds after it's rebounded, but never mind, he made an effort, bless him. He has had a recent long-term injury, so that might be the reason why. But going into half-time, we are winning 1-0, but it's not moving us up the table due to Ager beating PSG. Hopefully PSG can find a way to come out and get something from that game. So I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. We are winning. We can't blame ourselves for the fact that PSG are absolutely wasting a chance to give us 5th place. But, you know, it could still happen, as Cisse is going to take a free kick. And, well, I think he just wanted to give the fans a ball, to be honest. That was dreadful. We've got a throw-in in their half. Kwamena forward to Asay. Can he find a shot? He does. And, well, like I said, dreadful. He just wanted to give the fans a ball. Kwamena's throw-ins, by the way, have gotten a fair bit better as the season progresses. They're a lot less disastrous than they were at the start. We're in the 65th minute, and I'm going to make a change. I'm going to bring on Preti for Noé Stefan. Give him a run out in the last game of the season and see if he can find a goal to extend our lead to 2. PSG still losing to Ager. Well, it seems as though our dreams of finishing in 5th are dead, as Ager have scored a second. They are 2-0 up against PSG. And when it really matters, they've pulled out an excellent result and, well, proved why they've been in 5th place for most of the season, to be honest. We've had ample opportunities to overtake them, and we just threw away so many games, especially in recent form, that, well, we really should have won, to be honest. So we can't blame anyone but ourselves. It was nice to have the little option of trying to get into 5th, but, well, a fantastic result from Ager did see them rise to it. But let's not diminish what we've just done. A double win episode is always very nice to see, especially when it does secure us European football. Again, we dug deep and we pulled out 2 wins when it matters. When our European spots are on the line, we really did play as well as we needed to just pull out the results. A 1-0 against Lorient, by no means outstanding, but it was what we needed. It crossed us the line, and, well, we're in 6th. We have Europa League next season, providing we're still here, but that's a point for a different day, tomorrow, notably, when the new season will be starting. So, well, let's wrap it up. But as always, before we do, let's get to the end of season awards and see who has, well, claimed the honours. So, here we are for the awards, and player of the season has gone to Michel Gransart. Noé Stéphan coming in 2nd, and Derek Assay coming in 3rd. And honestly, it's hard to pick 3 players other than that, especially when you know it's going to be biased towards the attackers. They've had excellent seasons between them. Young player of the season, again, Gransart at 22 years old. Signing of the season is Quamena, which is actually, you know, reasonably impressive. He had to compete with Pasu, Preti, Correa, a few decent players scattered throughout there. And goal of the season was Elam Bordas in the, I believe this was his first goal of the season, the game where it was him and Pasu who bagged the goals, when I believe we had strikers out. And actually, no, it might be a different one. Marietti on the ball, knocks it to Quamena, and, well, he passes it to Bordas, and he just absolutely hammers it from outside the box. A wonderful goal against Saint-Etienne. And, well, yeah, it pulled us a 3-0 win out of the bag, and, well, it was a great goal, to be honest. You can see why it won goal of the season. So, let's just take a quick look at the at how our squad did in general. So, let's just go to the... Actually, this screen will do. I was going to go to the tactics, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with this, is there? So, let's go to the selection info. Start off with the goals. 24 goals for Noé Stéphan. A 7.2 on average rating. 4 assists for him as well. And, well, in the league, he scored 16 in 29, which is an excellent return. And, again, got those 4 assists too. And then he was absolutely on fire in this cup, scoring 8 goals in 5 cup matches, which is ridiculous. He had an excellent time of it, and he had a poor start to the season, but after that, it's really hard to fault him. He did have a really good season, and the other player who is obviously worth mentioning is Derek Assay, who scored 18, 14 of those in the league. Great for a winger, and, well, yeah, 14 goals in 34 games with 8 assists as well. Is very, very good. That's 22 goal contributions in 34 appearances. That is excellent. And yeah, he's had a great time of it as well. He's a player who didn't really shine last season, but he was always good. And then this season, he's been absolutely great, bagging the goals when we needed him to. And throughout the first half of the season, he really was our most lethal threat. And when he got injured, we were really looking kind of like we were going to crumble a little bit. But then Noé Stéphan stepped up. And, well, everything, we just kind of managed to see it through. Michel Gransart as well, 11 goals in all competitions. 8 in the league with 8 assists is absolutely insane. He played in 36 games and got 16 goal contributions. Again, another very good season all around for him. He also had a good time in the cup, actually. Obviously, Noé Stéphan's the one to look at, but in 5 appearances, he got 3 goals and 4 assists. Not bad at all, really, is it? It's a very good return. Preti, again, a great season. He was a new signing. He featured mostly from the bench, but he did get a fair number of starts. 10 starting appearances and 19 from the bench, and he got 7 goals and an assist. It's not bad at all, is it? Not bad at all for a backup striker. He had a good time of it. I think he was a successful signing, and it's hard to really knock him. And then Marietti, the other player who really was involved. 5 goals, 5 assists, 35 appearances. Not quite as good as he's been in the past, but still a pretty solid season all around, and it's easy to forget, but he is still young, still only 22, so yeah, it was another strong season, I think, for him. And if we look by the average ratings, there's going to be a couple more who obviously crop up, notably the fullbacks, Horn and Quamena, who had great seasons, really. Horn, 33 appearances in the league with 6 assists from right back. He's still only 18, recently turned 18 in March, and well, yeah, he's doing well. He's doing very, very well. He's developing fairly nicely. He's looking like a very good player, and, well, his on-the-pitch contributions are very, very good. It's hard to fault him. And then, obviously, Quamena, signing of the season, new player at left-back, 5 assists and a goal. So, again, 6 goal contributions, slightly less games, only played in 32. And, well, he did excellently. Fair play to him. we had a very good squad. It's hard to say anything else other than that. Now, the players that you're going to be looking at are like, where are the midfielders? So, Ilan Bordas, 6.98 overall, 2 goals, 5 assists. Not terrible, but maybe slightly worse than we used to expecting from him. And Pasu, a 6.94 with just the 3 goals. No assists for him, but I feel like he contributed well to the games when he was there. I don't know, I felt a lot better with him in the side. And then the centre-halves, Correa, 7.02, great season from him, especially being a new signing, having to bed into the side. Zacharias Antonio, 44 appearances, 6.94 rating, played in all but 1 league game, and, well, he had a great time of it, and notably, picked up no yellow cards in the league. That is absurd, that is ridiculous, picked up no yellow or red cards. Very, very good from him, actually. Fair play. That's great, to be honest. Well done. So, yeah, we had a very good season. Finished in 6th. Qualified for European football. It's just a case of whether we're still going to be here next season. That transfer budget being quite low is going to hurt a little bit, I think, at 3.69 million and only 22k to play with on the wage budget too. It's not going to be easy, I'm not going to lie, because it's going to be hard to strengthen to the point where we can compete at a higher level, maybe try to push for Champions League spots or get a deep run into the Europa League. I mean, this guy here, he looks great. I'm sure he's going to be a fantastic player, but we can't afford 42.5 million. So, yeah, it's not going to be easy. We're going to have to either spend very wisely and really, maximise that budget to the best we possibly can, or offload some players to try and pad it out a little bit because, well, it's just not a lot, to be honest. It's really not. Now, we are in a negative balance. The wages have been quite high this year, so, I mean, you may remember from the start of the season, but the wages for a lot of players are very, very high. So, yeah, 21k for Marietti, 19 for Pasu, 17 for Bordas. Those 3 midfielders, yeah, on a lot of money, but then backward, Gransar, Maisonio, Correa, Melenda, Antonio, Ponte, Assay, Stefan, all on decent chunks of money themselves. And, well, a couple of players do want new contracts, notably Noé Stefan, Derek Assay. I think both have been promised one. So, it's going to be really, really difficult. A lot of that money that we have got will be going on to that. So, yeah, it's not going to be easy. Did we get anything else? I don't think so. End of season confidence review. We are untouchable pretty much at the minute. So, well, we're doing well. Discuss plans for next season. I want the same level of ambition. I don't think it's... I don't want the qualify for the Champions Cup as a realistic target. I disagree. I think we can do it. I wasn't expecting that sort of overall reaction, but yeah, we're pushing for Champions League. I want to be going for it. I think we can. We were literally like draws. We were goals away in so many matches. 14 draws is ridiculous. That's a case of, 4 goals or 5 goals going in our favour, and we could have been right up there. So, I don't know. I really think that's what we should be pushing for. I think it's the next step, because when it's such fine margins that we're not quite getting there by, it could be so easy to rectify, and I really think we need to be pushing for that. So, well, let's wrap this up here. Whether we will be at Troyes or a new club for the next episode is yet to be seen, but I hope you're looking forward to finding out, and I will catch you all tomorrow at 5:30. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this season, and, well, let me know what you want to happen, whether you want us to stay, whether you want us to go. Let me know in the comments, and, well, have a wonderful night, and goodbye.